Have you made friends there? Are you hanging with Diddy? I think he's in there with you.
He is. And I don't know. He's been kind. I've made some friends. It's a weird environment. It's sort of a combination of a few other high profile cases and then a lot of, ex-gangsters or sort of, alleged ex-gangsters.
Yeah. Definitely alleged. So what's Diddy like?
Obviously I've only seen one piece of him, which is, Diddy in prison. And, he's been kind to people in the unit. He's been kind to me. It's a position no one wants to be in. Obviously he doesn't, I don't, as you said, it's kind of a soul crushing place for the world in general. And, what we see are just the people that are around us on the inside rather than who we are on the outside.
Oh, I'm sure. And you're two of the most famous prisoners in the world in the same unit. What do the armed robbers think?
Well, it's a really interesting question. And of course, some of them I think are thinking like, wow, this is sort of a big opportunity, to meet people they wouldn't otherwise get to meet, which is, it shocked me the first time I heard that. Right. It makes sense from their perspective, but boy, that's not how I think about prison.
Sorry to laugh. No, that's such a good. I bet it's not how you think about it. No,
it's not. And laughing's all you can do sometimes. There's no better alternative. They're good at chess. That's one thing I learned. Former armed robbers who don't speak English, and probably didn't graduate middle school are a surprising number of them are fairly good at chess. I'm not saying they're grandmasters, but I lose games to them all the time. I was not expecting that.
Wow. So how is it? That's so interesting. How has that changed your views?
Well, I would say it's part of a larger whole, which, it's one of the most sort of profound things that I've come to learn over my life, but still something I don't fully understand, which is obviously, what we call intelligence or IQ or whatever. It matters. It's important. Working hard matters. It's important. But there are other things that we don't have good words for. I still haven't found the right words for. But things that can make someone an unbelievably impressive and successful and productive person that seem to kind of outshine what I or others would expect of them. And obviously not everyone, everyone's in different places, but something we saw a lot at FTX, we find someone with an absolutely shit resume. Just nothing to recommend themselves, no real relevant experience. And all of a sudden we'd realize they were outperforming almost everyone else at the company just because they had the grit, they had the instincts, they had the dedication. They knew how to work, how to interface with others, and how to see solutions to problems.
Yeah. I've known, on the flip side, a number of extremely stupid people who've gotten rich in finance. They clearly have a kind of brilliance that I can't see. Yeah. They seem like morons to me.
I'm interested in what types there are. I was on Wall Street in a former life, and there are a variety of people there.
So there's been a lot of talk about changes to the U.S. tax code, especially changes that affect cryptocurrency investing. What are those changes? Well, what if there was already a way to invest in the market with tax advantages? Well, iTrust Capital makes that possible. iTrust Capital is a software platform that lets you invest in crypto using a self-directed IRA. That means with a traditional IRA, taxes are deferred, and with a Roth IRA, you won't have to pay taxes on your crypto gains, just like a retirement account. On top of that, the crypto market never closes, so you can buy or sell 24/7 in case you stay up late. iTrust Capital makes investing easy, safe, and accessible. You don't have to be an expert. Their website has easy-to-understand articles, videos, and if you ever need help, you can speak with an actual person in the United States, because the whole thing is based in the United States, the whole company. So if you're looking to add crypto to your retirement portfolio, sign up today at itrustcapital.com/Tucker and use a promo code Tucker for a $100 funding bonus. So you were in the world of digital money. Now you're in a world with no money.
Oh, yeah.
What's the medium of exchange in prison?
It's whatever people have, and muffins, like these little, so they're like little plastic wrapped. You go to like a gas station, and like on the counter there might be like a plastic bowl with little individually wrapped plastic muffins that have been sitting there for a week at room temperature. Imagine one of those. That's that's like standard. It's that a packet of ramen soup or a kind of disgusting looking little foil package of fish in oil at room temperature.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So you went from crypto to the muffin economy.
Yeah, that's right.
How would you compare them? Obviously, it's harder to move muffins internationally, but
right. I don't think they're going to be
as a currency
anytime soon globally. I don't think it's going to be a strategic muffin reserve. So, they're a currency of need. They wouldn't be anything else. They don't have that much to recommend themselves. But at the end of the day, they're kind of fungible. They're not exactly fungible, but they're close enough. Two muffins are kind of similar, so you can kind of trade them for each other. They kind of work as long as you're never dealing with more than like $5, right? Because if you wanted to do a $200 transaction in muffins, it doesn't work physically, right? And
it's unwieldy. Yeah,
it's unwieldy. And so one of the things that you realize really quickly is, the scale of everything is so diminished in prison. You see people getting into a fist fight over a single banana. Not because they even care about it that much, but because what else is there to channel your caring into?
Ooh, that's grim. Do you eat the muffins, by the way?
I don't eat.
Hoard them.
I just hoard them, and I don't actually eat them. I mostly eat rice and beans and ramen.
Wow. Well, it looks like it's been good for you. Have you gotten any tattoos?
I have not. I know some people who have, but I have not gotten any prison tattoos.
Have you thought about it?
So, there's a part of me that's always thought about getting a tattoo, but talking with the inmates about their, sanitization procedures or lack thereof for the needles, sort of, that cured that idea in my mind. No interest anymore.
It's not worth the Hep C.
It's not worth the Hep C. It's, I would say maybe they go through 4 people or so before bothering to sanitize a needle.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. We hope you'll subscribe to it. And by the way, you can hit the little bell on there and get notifications every time we produce a video. We hope you'll do that also.